Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
You are revved up and ready to go.
It is Friday. I am feeling things. It's a long weekend for me as a Canadian. My name is Jen. This is Neal. I'm a Canadian. He's not. I'm not even going to let him speak today. Just kidding. Go ahead, my love.
Hi.
We talk about reality television. I take a gummy, Neal doesn't.
Dang, just jumping right into it. Let's go.
We have been loving this season of The Challenge.
Hype.
I've actually been seeing Facebook posts. Now, some people... Oh, I'm getting derailed already. I've seen Facebook posts that share the sentiment that I do, which is basically begging people to go watch this season of The Challenge because of the merger with Paramount. They don't want it to get canceled, which is my plea to you now. Please go watch this season. I think most of the new threats, this has been, I will say this now, and I feel like I can say this many episodes into the season. I feel like the new threats have, by and large, been a success.
Yes, there are a few outliers.
Of course.
Who have been a disaster.
And we'll just never see them again, or they're a disaster in such a way that we can't wait to see them again.
I don't think we'll ever see them again.
No, I agree. Yeah, you're talking like your blues of it all.
Blue in America.
Yeah. Here's the disappointing thing. Apparently, most of these young bloods wouldn't do it again.
Right.
Says Neal. That they had such a miserable experience that it's like so emotionally and physically draining. You film for 3 months if you're there the whole time. You're probably sequestered if you're not. Maybe. Depends on when you get eliminated, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably halfway through you're sequestered.
So, like, that's a huge time commitment. And the reality is, these Gen Z 25-year-olds are making money and being lazy. Like, if I can make money while still being lazy, that's what I'm going to do. So if all they have to do is post one Instagram ad for a protein drink and they're good for the month, like financially, why would you go on the challenge? Unless you really love to compete.
But that's where people have a problem with.
Because Gen Z is soft. Because we're raising babies.
No, it's because you compete one day out of a week on this show.
So it's just too long. You feel like you're at summer camp. You have nothing to do all day. Like Big Brother. I mean, Big Brother goes through the whole summer.
But
that's just living in a house.
Like Survivor, because it's under a month now, boo. But you're constantly competing. Like, you don't have...
Well, like every second day is a challenge, right?
But in the challenge, you have nothing to do.
Like, an episode really does take a week.
And no one's playing the game the whole week.
No, oh my gosh. You're having strategic conversations, but that's not the majority. Yeah, you know what? I don't like people enough to do that. Like, I would love to do something like The Amazing Race, like just you and me together running through the world.
Right.
I don't think I would ever do something at this point in my life and with my personality. I don't think I'd ever do something where I had to live with people in a house. Like, I'm a great... No, I'm not. I was going to call myself a great roommate. I am a reasonable... No, reasonable is too kind of a word, too. I'm an okay roommate, but I really hate having roommates.
Right.
So I know you're saying, Jennifer, well, if you hate having roommates, the roommates can probably tell, so you're probably a terrible roommate. No, I'm a great roommate.
I feel like everybody hates having roommates.
Right? No, but you know what? That's overgeneralizing. I feel like you say that because you're a millennial and we like our isolation. I would argue that there are social people out there who would not like to live alone. If the alternative was living alone. Now, here's my hierarchy. I know you're wondering. You should see the faces Neal's making right now. I hope you guys are enjoying what's happening right now. I can't for certain say that Neal is. Neal?
I'm enjoying. You're going full speed. I don't even know if we're talking about the challenge anymore.
We are, because we're talking about living in a house, and the challenge is a reality show
they have a
where they live in a
compound
house, which is
season.
based on, full circle, based on a show where all they did was live in a house.
Yes.
That was the point of the show. It was groundbreaking. So sorry, but we're going to watch you live in the house. So my final thought on it all is Gen Z needs to buck up and do it anyway. Do it for the love of the game. Do it because it's also easy to sit on your butt and make a stipend. I get that the $1,000 a week they're probably giving you, again, is less than that one post for the multivitamin or the hair gummy. I get it. That's not the kind of gummy.
They have to work towards getting the Wes, Bananas, Boston Rob. We get $300,000 to appear on these shows up front to make it worth your while. Okay,
but then that circles back with the fear that it's going to get canceled because people were saying, holy shit, Ridiculous got canceled. So, they're willing to cancel anything in the MTV family.
MTV in general is being canceled.
Right, but here's the thing. Deer Deck was getting paid a lot of money, right?
Oh my God, yes. $14 million a year to make the show.
I thought it was even higher than that.
It was going, was it 22 and it was going to 26? It was higher, you're right. It was astronomical, yes.
For a host of a show where they just play YouTube videos.
They show it constantly, every day, all week.
Guys, I had no idea this show was still on. I thought because it had been so cheap to make in the early 2010s, that they just made, it's one of those shows that you can sit down and film per night. So I used to always watch, I'm getting really off track now. I used to watch MTV Canada, but this is relevant because it was Dan Levy. He was an MTV Canada host. That's why I know him. We had Dan and we had Jessie. Jessie's really big now on Instagram because that's where it works. She went and she worked for eTalk Canada and she worked for, our Canadian networks.
Right.
But even they can't pay her as much as just making a successful TikTok.
Word.
I think I'm making a point here. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's when you take advantage of people to do that. Okay, I'm off topic.
What you're saying is most of these new contestants would be better off not going on the show because they can make just as much, if not more, money from home.
While living a much more lavish lifestyle and going on vacation and having your phone and internet and connection to your favorite people. Who wouldn't choose it? Right? Again, I say it like that because I am the type of person who would love to sit at home with my cats but also make money.
Right. Whereas older contestants like Aviv can't.
Because it's literally the definition of a different generation.
Yes. So you have to figure out as MTV or Paramount.
Were you going to say that Aviv can't be successful on Instagram?
Well, I'm saying someone like her is probably not going to just start an Instagram.
Especially if she has a job and a family at home.
Right.
Different generations, so different mindsets, but also different stages of life. I
picked her because she's the oldest.
Yes. Yeah. I couldn't marry someone who was in a different stage of life than me. Maybe if you have more experiences, you go for someone a little bit older, but someone with fewer experiences than you? So why aren't there more Gen Z that want to do it for the experience? Well, I think there will always be a crop. I think the disappointment is just that this crop found out how difficult it was and aren't really bought into it.
We experienced the experience. Now we don't want to do it.
I can say I did the challenge.
Right.
Or in the most ideal situation, I can say I'm a challenge champion. I went, I played once, see you later, alligator. I actually don't know the spoiler for who won this, so I don't know if it's a rookie or not. Or if they give some money to a rookie, some to a... Oh, yeah, because if they cross the line as teams, I guess they would. That's why I love the season, because there are teams, and so it could be a rookie guy with a rookie girl, or vice versa. I like that. Because it's experienced female challenge vets approach the game differently than the men.
Right.
So they're bringing different advantages to their partnership.
We haven't even started on this episode. That's the whole reason why
And I'm really riled up. It's the episode, something about birthday is in the title. It's Jake's birthday, so I'm guessing he and Anissa
probably go home.
Oh, except no.
Well,
if they get... Okay, let's start at the beginning. We have a really, really clear divide this season. between... It's complicated.
Even
though I just said clear.
It starts as Bananas versus Olivia.
Which, in essence, is Banana versus UK, because Olivia has Theo and Theo has the UK, which is the interesting part, because there are both vet UK people, like Theo, but mostly there are several new threats who are not from the US.
Right.
So they're obviously all going to band together, too. But Olivia was somehow like the queen of that alliance, which then also kind of translated to being the queen of the rookies.
Right.
So she was fully against Ashley and Nani. Here's the thing, Olivia and Anissa, I think, became genuine good friends. But here's the thing, they are the flippiest floppers.
Anissa's the flippiest flopper. My God, man. Every episode she's on a different side.
And so for her, this episode, to talk about how this season politically or like socially has been rough for me, you made it rough. You're not loyal to anyone. Except the thing is, she is loyal to Olivia, so just say that. Though.
Right.
Just say that. Don't get into these like coded fights with Ashley that you are offended because Ashley said you can't win, which, by the way, is a terrible thing to say about someone. Like, Ashley Mitchell, she can stay home, in my opinion. I know she makes for good TV, Millionaire Mitchell. She's actually very funny. The other episode where she's like, can you just imagine us at like 90 years old in the old folks' home being like, they used to call me Millionaire Mitchell.
Let's
it's
get
like,
you to bed.
Grandma, exactly. She is funny, but she's like genuinely mean and ruthless, like in not a good way.
Right.
She can hurt people, and she makes the choice to hurt people. Hurt people.
Yes.
She took the $1 million, man.
Yeah, so...
She pulled a Johnny Bananas, but for way frickin' more money.
Yeah, so...
I still don't like her.
We get to the challenge.
I don't like it.
It's... You basically unwrap a van that's been coiled with chains.
Like a really old, rickety van.
And then you...
Like a box van.
And then the van gets towed by a... semi-truck, and you try and wheel around boxes to get 30 seconds per box
taken off your time. So the key part of the challenge is
take the chains off fast.
Because if someone takes 20 minutes to take the chain off and someone takes 10 minutes to take the chain off, 10 minutes automatically wins.
Yes.
Because if you're driving the vehicle, the most you're contributing to your team is minus 2 minutes. 20 minus 2 is 18. I don't think so, man.
Because they got 2 minutes first, but they didn't get the last one.
They missed one, you're right. So it must be
2.5.
2.5.
So... and the chains are on top of the car, on the back of the car.
They are wrapped around, and they are heavy chains, and you are expected to jump up on the van, haul up. So, I mean, that's a crazy motion for your biceps. To pull chain towards you like that. You really have to practice that motion in the gym.
Yes, so the first...
Like, our bike...
Yes.
We have like a little, not a gym. We just have 2 pieces of equipment set up, and we have a little stationary bike, and that has a thing for pulling.
Yeah,
like you would legitimately need. Yes, thank you.
So,
or like a row machine.
Yes, a row machine. Oh man, the row machine is like the number one thing to get fit because it works so many different parts of your body.
I've only used it once in my life. I was so traumatized by it. I've never gone on that type of machine again.
And I think
it's kind of the definition of I'm afraid of human error.
Planet Fitness that I went to, I'm pretty sure, had one with actual water in it. Like,
oh my God, I would get so wet.
Well, no, it's...
Like, I would... No, I would find a way. I would be leaving the gym, and they would be like, How did you get your arms wet? How did you get your torso wet? Why is your hair wet?
Sweat.
True, good point.
So the chains around this van are heavy, yes, and you have to pull them all directions. So
okay, well, 2.5 changes it a little bit, because if you're teetering, you think everyone's going to be able to do it in like 12 minutes. Here's my other question. Do you have to make your decision pre-everyone going, do you think? Or do you decide when it's your turn up?
When it's your turn up.
Because that's the advantage of playing later.
It doesn't matter.
No, I think so. If you've watched 3 people, even if you're not told the times, if you've watched... Okay, well, for example, if someone gets DQ'd...
Oh, let's not get your tail and catch up with it.
I definitely wouldn't even try swerving, for example. I would just be happy to be in the middle of the pack.
That's what I said. If you don't think you need the time off, just drive through. The driving part doesn't matter.
Because you're not doing it. Here's the advantage every team has. You're not doing the driving part until the chain part has ended. So you have a really good idea of how long it just took your partner to do that compared to other teams.
Yes. Okay, so...
Who goes first?
Justin and Nani.
Nani?
Nani? And
Justin does incredible. He is like hopping up on the van. He gets winded, but he keeps going. See, I want him back. I'm talking
he's
about
one
him.
I feel like he would come back. Yeah.
Do you?
I think he had a great hollering and hooting good time.
He had fun, and also people like him. It's easier. We also don't talk about the real world and social media and how it must be much easier to do these shows if people like you.
But he's turned into a challenge snob as his personality on social media.
Oh, well, then he has to do it again or we rescind that title. So, Justin, this is me calling you out. Do it again or don't talk about the challenge.
So, the next group
Sorry to take your...
to go is
like he could win for all
Jake
I know.
and Anissa. And for whatever freaking reason, they decide Anissa's doing the chains and Jake's driving. Again, not to be sexist...
Be sexist.
You're going to be better at this with the guys doing the chains. I'm sorry.
Okay, forget about be sexist. Be objective. He is in better shape. Jake is in better shape than Anissa.
Yes.
The person who is in better shape should be doing the chains. Therefore, Jake should be doing the chains. It's literally a logic problem.
Yes, and then who...
Now, that's why I'm so mad about it, because it's objective. I am a computer. Oh, my God.
Theo and Adrian, I think.
Which I actually kind of like that name for a girl.
Theo's driving.
Adrian.
6'4", 5'6", Theo, who's in great shape.
Like, he could throw the chains over the van. I'm so mad. He wouldn't even have to have jumped up. He could just reach to the top of the van.
And she's short, so, like...
And she books... Listen, again, not to be sexist and to give credit where credit is due. She books it because they have to run to the van in the first place, like from the semi-truck's parked spot to the van. She books it. Like, she's doing her best.
Yes.
Here's where it all would actually matter.
I don't even know how. The chains get in the car through the windshield area. There is no windshield. And
which at first I thought, is that where the end of it is? Is that what they have to do at the end, is pull it out of the windshield? Is that what others have done?
No.
No.
I think she was pulling it and it fell into the hood.
It seemed like at one point he pulled it in.
Maybe.
As if he was trying to be helpful, like, oh, I can untangle this bit in here. Don't touch the chain.
Theo repeatedly tries helping. And you have Tej screaming at him to not touch the chains.
TJ gets in front of the van. There is no windshield. Looks Theo in the eyes and says, if you touch that chain one more time, you're DQ'd.
And then he walks to the side of the car to look in to see his hands.
I think that was a camera, and I think he did, like, it's not like his next motion was a huge motion. He just kind of, like, it was on, say, like, the windshield wiper, tick, 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 tick. What is that called? Signal. Joystick? I don't think that's what it's called.
Gear shifter?
No, not the gear shifter, these ones.
Like, blinkers?
Yeah, but what would you call them?
A turn signal?
But what do you call the physical thing that does it? The lever. You push it up, it goes right. You push it down, it goes left.
A turn signal?
You don't understand what I'm asking you. We're in, like, a confused loop that's going in circles. But would you call it a knob? Would you call it a handle? A handle.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Like, literally give me the
noun.
Turn
signal handle.
No, the turn signal is what it controls. It is not physically a turn signal. This one controls the wipers. It is not a wiper. But you would say turn on my wiper, so I understand how you were stuck. Because you'd say turn on my turn signal. Whoa. Okay.
So the chain gets stuck on that, and Theo physically puts his hand on it to
and like kind of try to
yes.
flick it from underneath.
And then,
if that had been his first time touching it, I don't think anyone would have said anything.
It was like his eighth.
But actions have consequences, and if I tell you something, you can trust that I'm going to follow through.
Well, yes, an exasperated TJ blows the horn and disqualifies them. As Adrian is screaming at Theo to stop trying to help her.
She's like, you're confusing me. You're messing me up. So it's not even helping. And he's not listening to anyone. Right. So you know what? That is cheating. I'm glad they're cheating. Yes. I'm glad they're disqualified. And my one gripe with this season, I mean, I have many. I'm a pretty negative person in general. We had Chinese food for my dad's birthday, and the fortunes at the place we go to are literally just complimentary. Like, they're not fortunes. Like, this one was like, you are optimistic and outgoing. And my dad was like, more like a cynical introvert. And, like, it is what it is, you know?
Okay, Sarah.
Cynical introvert. So I have a lot of issues with this show. But I'd like to tell you about this one. There needed to be a harsher consequence for the cheating. I'm mad that they just scrapped the whole thing.
Yes, in the mini-final.
With the spicy peppers and the garlic and the et cetera, et cetera. To me, yeah. You know what? If that's... I'm going to say it. If that is what the challenge were to devolve into, then sure, cancel it.
Well, I'm glad he got disqualified because he was told not to touch the chains over and over.
He was given a warning. Many warnings. Several warnings.
So, good.
I think I'm just a rule follower. I know you are too. We're getting a little riled up about this. I know we also love data. Data. Nom, nom, nom.
Data.
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 Data. Data.
They don't want to hear.
All right, we're going to pause and go watch the rest of the episode.
Guys, I'm really riled up though. Oh, also Olivia. Okay, yeah. Olivia drove. We forgot about that. That was a reasonable choice. But, like, as soon as it starts hauling her, I don't know if she has the car in the wrong gear for the challenge. Like, she fully swerves out of control immediately.
The steering wheel. The wheels were not in the right.
She wasn't in control. Yes. It didn't.
Right off the bat, she was just being pulled against her will.
And I know that was the point of having an empty box truck that's been, like, hollowed out, is that it is going to go up on two wheels.
Yes.
The first ones did too. Nani's did too. She saved it.
Yes, she did a very good job.
I think them seeing maybe Nani doing that and being like, men got in their men ways, sorry, I'm going to say it, and we're like, oh, the driving looks hard, I better do that. I'm the man, I better do the driving.
Well, now...
And you're going to pay for it, you dum-dums.
Now that you have someone DQ'd in an almost un-DQable event...
Yes!
You can just take your time.
Like, if you're Anissa, Jake's reasoning for Anissa doing the chains was because when they did a challenge where they had to drive the manual car out of the box, he had to push it because she couldn't do it. The trailer, the tractor, the truck is pulling the vehicle. It's going to move. If you're scared, sit there, keep the wheel steady, and just drive on through the boxes. Right. That's what I would do, because I would have the confidence that you would have done it in enough time that we wouldn't be last.
And now there's a DQ person, so you could take a fucking hour, and it wouldn't matter.
You just used our one swear per episode.
All right, we're gonna go. Right, we're gonna watch the rest of the episode. We'll update
Guys,
y'all.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Okay.
Neal's really mad because it's like 10 seconds later. Hey guys, welcome back. My rant still stands. We caught on very quickly as soon as we pressed play that they weren't trying to win it. So they were letting the girls do the chain so their times would purposely be longer, but not longest, because now someone has DQ'd. To your point, Theo has DQ'd, so we don't have to try hard. I we also realized there were 6 gates, so you could actually minus 3 minutes. So that could be 3 minutes could be a game changer. So if the guy thinks he can for sure get around the 6 gates, then you make him drive. But TJ, all of this to say TJ is mad. He said, I saw 2 teams actually going for the win today.
Yeah.
But the producers have to expect that when you set it up in such a format where there is any reason for someone to not win.
Right. Who's Justin partnered with?
Nani?
I think they won.
I hope so. She drove. She did an awesome job. He did the chains. He keeps doing better than people expected. Anyway, so that's Aviv did the chains. So you get to look like a badass. But your time was long.
Yeah, Sydney did the chains. Michaela did the chains.
So basically what they're saying is... Also, can we talk about Michaela's literal happy jog laps? She was running circle laps when Theo DQ'd.
Right.
She dislikes him so much. Anyway, we're going to go back and watch, but I just wanted to clue you guys in that we now understand that no one was trying to win. So we're less mad now.
Yes.
But I mean, more mad for another reason, like with TJ. Okay, goodbye. Hello, we're back, and we have finished the episode.
Yes, we have.
I'm sleepy now.
It was... The challenge gods were very cruel with the elimination challenge.
Yeah, whoa.
So, Will and Olivia ended up winning the challenge, which basically meant Anissa and Jake were going in because they were the last people from that alliance, and neither Olivia or Theo
had a vote.
Right, so...
And it's best case scenario. Like, that was the whole point, is that the opposite alliance was saying, we wanted either Theo to lose or Olivia to win, and both happened.
Right. So, it was... They get to the elimination challenge, and it was more untangling.
What the heck? More pulling and untangling. Do you think that's because of someone going home or so, like that felt like it shouldn't have been paired together? I guess, but also you probably you probably didn't think the same person would be doing both, but everybody did both.
I don't know. Maybe they just really wanted to torture somebody.
Mean.
And so you had 2 giant, a giant spool for each person or each team, and I had to undo 3 cables and then go plug them in across the course.
You would hate this.
I hate untangling things.
What do you hate, Neal?
I hate knots.
You hate knots.
I do. It's Survivor, in all their challenges, you have to untangle a knot, and I hate knots.
That says so much about you, I think. Like, in a positive way.
Yes.
Yes.
This one isn't... I feel like there was a good way to do this challenge.
Yes.
And neither team did that, but somehow Theo and Adrian just figured it out because she's the untangling queen.
4 for 4 is crazy, honestly. So now at this point, they deserve to win the game. Like, I can't be mad now if Theo wins.
Right, that's crazy. 4 eliminations, and yes, Theo and Adrian win. Which is weird because in the beginning they make it seem like they're so far behind, and then they get all 3 of their plugs in, and you look back at Jake and Anissa, and they look like they've barely started.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they were doing.
Well, and I think Anissa kind of narrated that too when she said, when she heard people start to cheer for Adrian, like that's when you can tell someone's getting close to finishing, like by the crowd's reaction. What are we watching?
There's a terrible either Crave or Stars movie called Behemoth, and it's got a...
Is that what you have on right now?
I was watching...
This with your real eyeballs?
No, it's Crave because I had the new season of the Baking Championship in Harry Potter Land.
Explain yourself. Oh yes, that's right. You love that.
Yes.
The twins host it, right?
Yes, and they do it at Leavesden, and they were filming the baking show while filming the new HBO series.
I recognize that Harry Potter is controversial, like we may talk about it in passing occasionally. Don't
I can
let it
dislike J.K. Rowling's views, but still appreciate the Harry Potter universe.
Some people don't feel that way.
Some people
I
don't.
don't want to get into that argument. Not because I'm against getting into any sort of political, social commentary. I just don't think this is the one.
Right.
I don't know enough about it.
Right.
They
killed the behemoth.
Why is this on TV? Is that a Temu Bradley Cooper?
Yes, and they had a Temu RPG that launched a missile that split open and shot 6 more missiles.
Guys, remember when I had my existential crisis on my birthday and I was opening my present and Neal said it was a puzzle? It was not a puzzle. Guess what he got me? Guess. I'll give you a second. A Switch 2! And we're gonna play it tonight! We're gonna play Mario Kart!
Woot woot. And I looked in all the controllers and stuff are backwards compatible.
Oh.
So, like, was that...
Do you mean forwards compatible?
No, it would be backwards compatible.
Okay.
Oh, I guess the system is backwards compatible with the controllers, and the controllers are forward compatible.
Okay, that was what I was asking.
Yes.
Who are these people?
Is that the Flash's daughter? Her. It totally is.
This is too much.
From the Flash. Because I have seen Misha Collins
the end of the
on
movie?
a terrible Crave movie.
Why is this the end of the movie if you were watching the Harry Potter show? Because this is just what's on TV.
Yes, yes.
I'm really accusing you of watching this movie. Like, have you really dedicated an hour and a half of your life to this?
Here comes Mr. Man.
Mr. Man!
Little Frank dog. But he's a cat. So, we're down to 6 teams left in the challenge. Jennifer thinks 4 are going to the final.
Jennifer is crazy.
So we have 2 more teams to get rid of.
Yes.
And
now that I remember that the prize is $1 million, I think Suck It Up 3 months for $1 million.
It's 500,000.
Isn't it $1 million?
No, they literally said it in the episode.
Who said it? I thought TJ said $1 million.
No, it's 500,000
each.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just 500.
Let's fight about it.
Because Jake was like, there's 500,000 quid, and then it was like 500,000 US. I mean, if you convert it to euros, that would be like $650,000.
Anyway, the people don't care about that. Guys, we're gonna try to stay with. Was that a knock on the door?
No, it was my toe.
Oh my gosh, you scared me. I was afraid there was someone.
We're gonna try and podcast more.
I really would like to try to podcast more. I also have a secret YouTube channel, and I want to start YouTubing more. And I'm like...
It's an ASMR channel.
Don't tell them.
She's really good at ASMR.
Is that a skill?
Yeah.
I think people listening right now are like, actually, I hate her voice, and I can't imagine that.
But you've never whispered on this.
Well, because why would I? I want the people to hear me. You have to stop burping at them. Or you have to at least say, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Or at least try to not be in it.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's it.
You get offended when I'm critical of you.
That's shorty today.
So it's been like over a week since my birthday. And we still have birthday cake in the fridge. And Google says I can't eat it. And I'm devastated.
Yeah.
And like overwhelmingly say I should not eat it. So I can't even chance it. What should we watch next? I know it's been a while since The Devil's Plan. I know it's been a while since everything because, like...
We're going to do a recap episode this weekend to just skim through a bunch of stuff.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
And for me. We're a happy family.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys. Thanks for listening as always.